it's Eline. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to share with you guys everything I've been loving for the month of January, but actually also the month of December, because I didn't have time to film my monthly favorites in December, which is why all of the products I'm talking about today have been my favorites for January but also December. I just got done with my finals, so I'm really happy about that. And now that January is about to end, it is time to share all of the products I have been loving. So if you're interested in knowing my beauty favorites for the month of January, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first item I have here is a skincare item. This is the Caudalie Vinosource Moisturizing Sorbet for sensitive skin. So the packaging looks adorable. It is pink. I love everything pink. But the actual moisturizer is also amazing. It has a whipped sorbet texture and it really sinks into my skin without making it look oily or heavy. This is actually perfect for people with combination skin because it's not too heavy and it moisturizes perfectly. And since it has been getting colder, my skin has been really dry and this has helped it a lot. Next, I have a favorite lip balm. This is the Balea Sweet Mandarin Lip Balm. I am almost out of it. Well, not almost, but I have used a lot of it. And again, since the weather has been cold here, my lips have been very dry and chapped, and this has been really helping it. It smells amazing, just like mandarins. And yeah, I've been really loving this because it does a great job at moisturizing my lips and getting rid of all of those dry patches. So now moving on to makeup, I have a primer that I have been loving for the month of January. This is the Too Faced HangoverX Replenishing Face Primer. Again, the packaging is super adorable. And this is just a moisturizing face primer because, again, my skin has been feeling very dry lately, and I love applying this underneath my foundation because it really gets rid of those dry patches on my skin, and my foundation sits beautifully on top. It also makes my foundation last a little bit longer because I definitely noticed on some of the areas where my foundation tends to look cakey throughout the day, this has been preventing it a lot. So this is definitely my favorite primer for the month of January. Then next I have a face palette. This is the I Love Makeup Bronze and Glow palette. So this is what it looks like. The packaging looks like a chocolate bar with gold details, which is super cute. And then on the inside you have a highlighting shade and a cool toned bronzer or contour shade. They totally got their inspiration from the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow palette, or Film Star Bronze and Glow. I can't remember what it's called, but this is definitely a dupe for it. The highlight is beautiful, the bronzing shade is beautiful, it blends beautifully. The ingredients aren't the best, but it is really pigmented and it really glides onto the skin, and I have been loving this throughout the month of January. Then I have another face palette. This is the Max and More Contour palette. So this palette I featured in my Max and More testing video. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. You have a few highlighting shades, bronzers, contour, and 2 blushes. And I really love the quality of this palette. It is beautiful, pigmented, and again, it doesn't look patchy on the skin. I talked about it more in that video if you're interested in this palette, and you can also win it in that video, so definitely check it out. But yeah, this palette is something I have been grabbing for a lot recently. Next up, I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which I got in the beginning of January or end of December, I can't remember. It smells amazingly, just like peaches, and the shades are beautiful. I do wish it contained more peachy shades, but nonetheless, I really love these shades. You have an amazing mixture and you can create a lot of looks with this. Also, the quality is amazing. I also posted a tutorial, well, actually 2 tutorials using this palette, which I will link down below. And I also reviewed this on my blog. So if you're interested in that, my blog is always linked down below in the description. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite palette for the month of January. Then I have another palette that I have been loving, but this was more something I have been loving in the month of December. So this is the Violet Voss Holy Grail Eyeshadow palette. So this is what it looks like on the inside. This is a warm neutral lover's dream in my opinion. I think I already featured it in my favorites now that I'm thinking about it. I think I did, but that goes to show how much I really love it. So it has a few matte ones, shimmers, and the quality is just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I have definitely been using this palette a lot throughout the month of December. And then I also have a single shadow that I have been loving. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Koosh. So this is what it looks like. It is a beautiful silver shade with a cool toned taupe undertone, which is what I really love about it, that it has that cool toned undertone. I also used this in a tutorial. I think it was my New Year's Eve tutorial, and I have just been grabbing this shade a lot. It is so beautiful. And yeah, this was limited edition, but I'm sure they'll bring it back someday because they always do so. But this is a beautiful shade and I have been really enjoying using this shade. And then to apply that Colourpop eyeshadow, I have been loving the Colourpop brush. So this is the flat shader brush and it applies Colourpop eyeshadows beautifully. It does work best with the darker shades, and the lighter shades I just always use my fingers because it's not the same when you use a brush. If you use your fingers with the lighter shades, it definitely is more intense. But with the darker shades, this works amazing. I also love how it's rose gold and I have been using it ever since I got it, which was in the beginning of January or ending of December, I think. And then I have two lip products that I have been loving. They're both from Colourpop and they were both in the same set. I got these in the Out and About lip bundle, which contained 3 lip products, and these are definitely my favorites. So first you have an ultra matte lip in the shade Times Square, and this is what it looks like. It is a beautiful cool tone nude shade that I have been wearing a lot. It does look darker on my skin tone and it's not really nude, but this is definitely something I have been wearing a ton throughout the month of January. And then this shade is called Baracuda, but this is an ultra satin lip. Again, I really love the formula of the ultra satin lip. So yeah, I definitely have been wearing this one a lot as well. And then my last favorite is kind of random. It is a book. So this is the Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a Fuck by Sarah Knight. So this is what the book looks like. I got it when I went to Amsterdam, which was in the beginning of January, and I really love this book. I am someone who really cares about what other people think about me, and I might do some things or might not do some things because I'm afraid of what other people might think, and that is something that I have been really struggling with. So this book has definitely helped me out a lot. This is definitely life-changing in my opinion, and I would totally recommend it if you're someone like me who really cares about what other people think and maybe just a little bit too much. This is definitely something I would recommend picking up. So yeah, those were all my favorites for the month of January, but also December. Let me know in the comments down below what some of your favorites were for the month of January, because again, I would love to know. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and definitely subscribe to my channel for more videos and hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I post a new video, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah.